Hey, it's me. We got to put together some broth for our dressing, and I don't believe I put it in my video how I made my broth the last time. There's a whole different one how I put together the dressing and everything. But here we go. I need to wash my hands. I just touched my nose. We got the turkey neck out of the turkey, which is brining over here in the cooler, and 2 leg quarters off the chicken. They're sitting there, and I'm getting ready to put some chicken breast on in the oven for my dinner, my lunch. So with that right there, we got water up to about here, and it's rolling boil. So I'm gonna put 1 small onion and 1 large onion quarter in there. You can just put 2 onions in there. Use 3 bay leaves. 6 or 8 peppercorns. Oh. 2 heaping spoonfuls of garlic, minced garlic. 2 cans of mushroom soup. 1 can of cream of chicken soup, which you really don't need this. A little bit more than a tablespoon of poultry seasoning. About a tablespoon of black pepper. Two tablespoons of chicken bouillon. About 2.5 tablespoons of parsley. A good heaping tablespoon of sage. Put it in there. Tablespoon of celery salt. Then the salt, we're going to save it for just a few minutes. We're going to save the salt until the chicken and the turkey are done. That way we don't get salmonella poisoning. It'll take about an hour for it to get done, then you'll salt it. Salt it to your taste. But you're going to want to salt it a little. You're going to want it a little bit saltier than you're used to, because your cornbread and your bread mixture is going to be unseasoned. Remember that, it's going to be unseasoned. So you're seasoning that great big pot of dressing. You're not just seasoning this. Okay? Normally I don't even use a spoon. I just go with it. And then after you get that done, you want to bring it back to a rolling boil. I got this on the highest heat this thing will go on. Alright. Now, let's top it off with water. Now we're full up to about right there. Whenever this is done, you'll have enough broth to make your dressing, maybe a pan of dumplings or a pot of dumplings, and you won't have to go out to the store and buy them cans of broth or boxes of broth. Then you'll want, after you get it salted to your taste, you'll want to simmer it. You'll want to bring it to a simmer and simmer it for about 6 hours. It's not that big a deal. Put it on your lowest setting and just walk in there and watch TV for a little while. Get up, check on it every once in a while. Give it a stir. You can put a lid on it and just like that. And whenever you get to a certain point, drop it down. All you're doing is making chicken stock, just like canning. And but I don't can with sage and poultry season and none of that stuff. When I can chicken broth or turkey broth, it's straight up salt, pepper, and a little garlic, a little onion. That's it, guys. That's pretty much it for making your chicken broth to put on your dressing. And like I said, you're going to want it a little bit saltier than what you would normally eat. When you taste it and you say, "Oh man, and you have doubts. You have doubts about, "Ooh, did I get too much salt in it?" You're probably right on the money. Okay, you're probably right on the money. Yeah, it helps. And I'll tell you another way that you can test it. Once you get it down to the point to where you need to start salting it and putting it in the dressing, take you a coffee cup and put, like, I don't know, just a little bit of your cornbread mixture in there, and then take and put a couple spoonfuls of your broth in it, and let it sit for just a minute or two, and then taste it. That'll give you a better conclusion on how salty your mixture is. Like I said, you don't want it to be too salty, but you don't want it to be saltless either. Y'all have a safe and happy Thanksgiving. Drive carefully. Cherish every moment you have with your folks, because you never know, it may be the last time you ever see them. Peace.